Alright guys, today we're going to show you how to do some preventative maintenance on your electronic fly-by-wire throttle pedal so you don't get stranded in the woods possibly, because water and electronics do not mix at all. So without further ado, we're going to show you how to get this out and show you what we had to do to it to prevent it from stranding you in the trails. So guys, today for what we're going to need 2 flathead screwdrivers, and we're going to need some dielectric grease. We're going to show you how to get this open and how to do some preventative maintenance so you don't get stranded on the trail. As many of you know, I am not a fan of the electronic fly-by-wire throttles. I just feel like they're just no good in the off-road community, and I really don't like them in the cars either. They say they're more responsive. Maybe that might be true than a cable, but I don't know. They just cause more problems. Anyway, we're going to do some preventative maintenance. So what I want to show you is how to get this open. You're going to take a flathead screwdriver. There's going to be a tab here, a tab here, tab here, tab here, and a tab right here, and another 4 tabs here. This one here is the trickiest. What you want to do is work these around first, this one, and just work them until it starts to come up, and then work these, and then it'll just come right off. Just work it up, work it up, work it up, and it'll come right off. And then what we have here is the 2 springs that snap your throttle back. Now here's one idea. Those of you who are saying the throttle's too touchy, you could, if you really wanted to, you could put some stiffer springs in there. I don't recommend it because the plastic isn't going to hold a lot of extra force, but you definitely could. So there's that. This part here and this part here is what we're going to focus on. So what we're going to do is first we're going to put some dielectric grease around here. This is going to help the plastic last a lot longer from the wear. Get it up on there. Okay. Just get it in there. Grease that up. Grease that up. A couple dabs down in there. Now, we're going to put some grease here. Not a whole lot, but we're definitely going to smear it around, okay? And the reason that is because dirt and water will get up here, and this is going to keep the dirt and water out as much as it can. It may also attract it too, so this part is not necessary, but this is what I'm going to do. And then it'll slide on here like so. We're going to put it back together. Here's the main part where the connector goes. You're going to want to, now some say don't use too much dielectric grease. Just put it there. Just put it there so when you put your plug in, it'll squeeze it out where it needs to go. And that's going to keep the water out of that plug. So let's go ahead and put this back together. And then we're going to install it on the machine and see if it works. Make sure we didn't compromise it in any way. Smooth. It's a lot smoother. It was kind of crunchy, like you could hear it, but it's a lot smoother now, so that's good. Now the only way water and that's going to come in here is through here, but since it sits down, it should just run right back out. Alright guys, so we got it in. I went in and got the key. Let's see if she fires right up. And there you have it. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can prevent that throttle pedal from getting water and grime down in the plug and up there where that sensor rides. The reason why we picked grease is because grease is going to repel the water and hopefully keep some of the dirt out. So you might want to take that thing apart like once a year just to check it and see, because dirt and stuff is going to work its way up in there. Now, I did have an idea on trying to totally seal it off from the elements with an inner tube, but we'll see if we have problems with it after this. If we do, we'll look into that, but we should be really good. The reason I wanted to do this video is because we have a lot of Z-Force 950 guys and some U-Force guys. Not as much as the Z950 guys, but quite a few of the U-Force guys as well, having throttle codes. And I just talked to a gentleman the other night who had a code, and I told him check that, and he did, and there was water and dirt in there. He pulled it out, cleaned the connector, put dielectric grease in there, and drove it, and the code went away. And I said, you know what, I probably should do a video on that, because it's a popular thing that happens with these. Now, if you're not out in the water and the mud, you'll probably never have an issue. But the minute you go down in that water and that mud and get water splashed up in your floorboard, that's when the issues are going to rise. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, and God bless.